Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Cypher Alpha. Today we are taking a look at a game called Dredge. Dredge is a single player fishing adventure game developed by Black Salt Games and published by Team 17. Players captain a fishing trawler to explore remote islands and the surrounding depths, uncovering long buried secrets and navigating through a mysterious archipelago. The game involves selling your catch, upgrading your boat, and completing quests to learn about the troubled past of each area. With a mix of exploration, mystery, and survival elements, players must beware of the dangers lurking in the dark. At any rate, this is sort of a newer game to me. I've seen a couple of videos. My main goal here is to kind of take a look at it and see if it's worthwhile for you all to maybe dive into it if you don't have it already, or if it's worthwhile to continue to play it on the channel. So without delay, let's get started playing Dredge. Okay, let's take a look here. First off, I'll take a look at the settings in the... Okay. Lots of settings in this game, which is always a good thing. We got a typical setup here. I'm sure it'll have a tutorial, so let's kind of... Has two game modes, which is passive and normal. Passive mode is enabled. Monsters will not target the player, and scary random events will not spawn. Well, that's definitely not the one we want. When passive mode is enabled, okay, we're going with normal, obviously. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep on metric. 24-hour clock. Pause in background. Should pause when it loses focus or continue running. I'll turn that on for now. Okay, let's do a new game. Okay, the morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to the Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you already introduce yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've heard a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. Let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Pursuit added. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay, we're at Greater Marrow. We're going to take a look here at the Okay, well we're gonna undock and see what rotate with the camera, gotcha. Start fishing. Guess we'll just collect some of these for now. It's 10 a.m. Stock is depleted. Let's go to the next one, I guess. I think for the most part we'll stay coastal for the first day, maybe. Let's try it. Oh, it's shallow, stock medium. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay. Maybe this one. It's 11:15 already. I think we got something a little better. Okay, depleted. I think we're pretty good here. Still got a few hours. Maybe we can try and pull this one. I don't have the right equipment. Okay. Maybe we'll head back in. I mean, it looks like we're... Let's see, cabin. Looks like a lot of useful information in here. No messages, no notes. Let's go ahead and dock. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Oh, I see you return in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied, understand? Selling the fish helps the town and... Got it. Off you go then, sell those fish while you're... Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. Okay. Ship loan repayments, $50 remaining. That seemed like a lot. Let's go to the fishmonger here. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for the fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. Guess we'll sell all fish. Okay, that adjusted minus 14, okay. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? You must take these items. A research part. Curious looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at the dock first. Go ahead and pick it up. Of course. One last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to help. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Okay, shipwright. Research. Let's go to the shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. Well, I guess I should read this like a... You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull. She's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. Okay. Research. Okay, we can't do anything with that here. That's a research part. Okay. A weighted line. That's to catch a shallow ship. I'm guessing we are gonna need that because we have a coastal line. Okay, we have a coastal line. A basic fishing pole. And we have a weighted line, which is for the shallow. That's 150. We don't have enough for that. We have a simple skimmer here. Install time is 2 hours. Status operational. Fishing speed plus 10%. Cash is shallow. Coastal. I think we can definitely afford this one. Okay, maybe, yeah, right there. So we installed a new line. We don't have any repairs. They also have some other stuff on here. Rusty outboard engine. They look to be 100 a piece, which does plus 10 knots. We have a peculiar engine on this one. Let's go ahead and do the research part. Okay. Use parts to research new equipment. Research equipment will appear for sale in shops. Okay, so apparently we need to... I still don't know. Okay, so we can spend that, I guess, that research part on upgrading something. Fishing speed plus 45%. Catches coastal and shallow. Plus 50%. Spend 1. We got nothing on that. Plus 15 knots. Got no nets. Okay. So I figure if we do this one, I think we should probably do this one because it's coastal and shallow for now, and then we'll do oceanic later. Okay, there's nothing else. That's all we got. Okay. Guess we could. Let's see what else we can do here. My storage. I think we're good there. Maybe we'll see what the ship. Seems like everything's about 100, 180. At least for now. I guess we'll rest. Okay, great. I'm sure we can probably undock. And maybe now with these upgrades we should be able to get a little bit further into the catches maybe. Let's try this, assuming this is a shallow. Okay, start fishing. Okay, we got something interesting here. We can probably get, oh, it's depleted already. Let's try, let's go ahead and try this one over here. You know, I think we're gonna go drop this off. We don't have a lot of room in here. Take it to the fishmonger right away. Okay, tell me about the order. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 great eel. Just bring them when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. You got any fish for that order? Yeah. Just see whatever you have here. Okay, we got that one for sure. Okay, let's sell all the fish. So we'll have to see if we can find that eel. Okay. Let's undock one more time. So far, this is a very chill game. I'm sure if we get into the deep areas, I'm sure if we get into the deeper areas, we'll get into more trouble here. Let's see here. Let's see if we can fish this side. I think there look like some eels here. Start fishing. Got another one.
I'm sorry.
It's depleted. By holding E. So Select your highlight by holding E, then toggling with. That's weird, I'm having an issue here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, that's depleted. It looks like some weird stuff out there at the moment. Ooh, spooky. Definitely some strangeness here. Stop with this one and see what's going on. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I believe we haven't met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you may happen to have. You got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I don't, unfortunately. Go to my storage. There's nothing there. Guess we'll go back to the other town. Some spooky lights out here. But you can't even see the... it's like these random walls. Random rocks everywhere. Let's go ahead and see if we can drop off some of this catch before I lose his boat. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? Come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you. Do yourself a favor, move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Interesting. So let's talk to the mayor, I guess. Just the person I was hoping to see. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Come back when you have more space. Really? Don't let yourself get down too, Warren. We need you well rested to provide for this town. Okay. Yeah. bragging me about sleep, I guess. Alright, let's, can we not sell? That's weird. I don't know where I put those fish, apparently.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
I guess we better rest at least a couple hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just... Oops. Okay, let's dog back up. The mirror hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. I guess we'll undock. I don't even know where the rest of that haul. Somehow I missed it. Okay, we're supposed to head east. Let's do some fishing here first. Let's head east over here and see if we can deliver this stuff. What a delivery. Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This will do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. Hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by and chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Let's sell anything. Maybe we can let's go ahead and undock. We'll head back to town over there. We'll pull one more of these. We need to catch some eel at some point. Since we kind of left those. Since we sort of left those kind of hanging there. Alright, let's dock here. I don't have the... Let's just sell all this stuff. See how much money we got here. Oops. Okay, sustainable fishing. I haven't read this thing. Let's see here. So I guess you just click it to read it. It's time to read, okay. Okay, we ran into these, but we didn't keep them. So we'll have to be careful about that next time. Skies were lit up with a weird crimson. The skies were lit up with a weird crimson glow the other night. Did you see it? I sure did. Okay, we don't have any repairs. There's only 1267 left on that boat. Let's undock and see if we can do a little bit more fishing. Maybe we can get a couple of those that we were missing. Oh, this looks interesting. Not eerily dangerous. Something over here. The lighthouse towers above. The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at his feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Interesting. I'm guessing we should rest and see if we can catch that eel tomorrow. Alright, let's try this one more time. And maybe the catch will be replenished by then. Okay, let's undock again. Man, we cannot. Sucks I didn't keep that. Let's leave these alone for now. Maybe we'll run into some other stuff here. More of these. Okay, we already depleted this spot. Maybe we'll catch an eel somewhere around here. So quite large. I don't think I have enough room for those. Suppose we can get some of these smaller ones for now. Alright, let's just sell these puppies. Head out again. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. Also allocate some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Here's the dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get them? There are plenty of decent materials around the coast, from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored. So don't worry if you only half of what you need. Okay. So we need all these materials to actually get this. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's undock and see if we can get a couple more things before we close shop here. Okay, we got a new one here. Okay. Seems to be something over there, but get rid of this catch first. Oh no, I can't believe I ran into that. Okay, well, goes to figure. Let's go to the shipwright. It's looking a little banged up. I can repair it here. Okay. You know, let's just repair it. Let's go ahead and rest. Looks like we're not gonna find that. Oh, there we go. I think we found some here. Well, we can turn in that quest at least. Something over there too, so. It's depleted, but at least we got what we needed. Maybe something interesting here. Something weird there. Grotesque mackerel species added to encyclopedia. And we are depleted. I think we'll start to head back and let's take a quick look around here. But at least a couple of more small ones. I think we gotta move these around a little bit. I'm sure we can get one more of these. Well, at least we can turn in that quest. Let's head back. Okay, we have the order he needed, so let's get that. That gives us $53. I've got one more order here. This one. I've got one more order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Okay. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, that's a good tip. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of his stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From his stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It is a delicately patterned handkerchief. Oh, nice. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before long. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find more. If you find any more. So we got this handkerchief, a once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson thread. Let's go ahead and sell all this fish. That boosts us up to $477.49 for the first day. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. Creepy. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on the Blackstone Isle. Head out this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Well, I think with that, we can call it quits and maybe pick it up on a later date. So far, it looks very interesting. It's definitely my style of game, so I'll definitely continue playing it. And if anything interesting pops up, I'll definitely throw it up here on YouTube. If you have any comments as to what to play next, please be my guest. Leave them down there in the comments section, and we'll continue from there. Again, I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.